Once again, live across the three major networks, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, it's Mike and Molson, Mangle the News, here for all your news mangling needs.
Oh, there's so much good news too. We have like the animal we have like a block of animal news, including our favorite animals, monkeys. Obviously, Halloween tomorrow is a recording of this particular version or this live stream of the podcast. So of course Halloween will be discussed, including a list that a very extensive list this gentleman went through, ranking 57 different kinds of
That's
Halloween candy.
that's a lot of candy. I saw that list go by and I thought, gosh, I don't think I could name 15 candies.
Well, I think part of it is just you have the different varieties, right? And we'll get into it when we get
Yeah,
to that list. But it's like M&M's has like 18 different flavors anymore. Same with Skittles. So we'll get to that. A new feature will be debuted today, and of course we'll end with Twismo. So I'm excited for the show. By the way, different background. It's been organized chaos in my home. I've had family in town, including a 4-year-old nephew and a 1.5-year-old niece, and as someone who's never had children.
yeah,
Um, that's crazy. I salute every parent out there. God bless you for what you do because
you
that
didn't.
keeps you on your toes constantly.
Okay, you didn't know you'd have to be responsible for a life.
No, no,
Yeah.
I didn't. I didn't realize how much how much how much undertaking it was to raise a child. So God bless you and Godspeed.
All right, so we are going to begin with our brand new feature. What the hell is Trump is saying? You know, I should not. I should know better than to use Chat GPT to make logos for us. That's what
Well,
I got.
it makes sense in the fact that the the feature in and of itself is confusing, much like listening to him speak.
No.
So I like it.
And look, it's become more prevalent, I think. I think he's always said weird things, and he always calls it the weave, and he's bouncing around from things to thing. But I think we've gotten to a point where I don't know what's happening. And you can make this a political thing if you want, that's fine. It's just weird. It's weird,
It is.
right?
And I think you're onto something. It used to be a little bit here and there, like he would have
Yeah.
he always is straight all around. And every once in a while it'd be something of like the boat and the shark or whatever it was, or like the electric what remember that whole thing
Yeah.
of like, I'd rather jump in the shark because the electric motor is gonna shot whatever it was. Those used to be fewer and farther between. Now it's mostly that, just nonsense, and maybe a cogent thought here or there.
It it sounds drunk. It
Oh,
sounds
very,
drunk.
very much so. Very much so.
All right. So
What's this clip?
he's at a some sort of a naval academy or something. Oh, we have a sponsor.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
so he's at some sort of a naval academy giving a speech, and something's bugging him about um, the hydraulic elevators they use on aircraft carriers to get the airplanes
Plain
from below to above.
okay, an oddly
I hope
specific
it's going
thing.
to be okay, but I like steam. We're going to go back to steam. They change just for the sake of changing. I said to the architect, have you ever designed a ship before? He only did the biggest ship in the world, right? The Ford. But
Okay,
What?
so he said he did the biggest ship in the world, the Ford. Now maybe there's a ship
Also
named the Ford. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is.
also, I don't know, isn't it engineers that design
I think so.
that that design watercraft, not architects?
Let's
Unless you
continue.
want a floating city. Okay.
we're going to go back. Okay, now let me ask you the second question. Hydraulic for your elevators or magnets? The new thing is magnets. So instead of using hydraulic, that you can be hit by lightning and it's fine. You take a little glass of water and you drop it on magnets. I don't know what's going to happen. So the elevators come up in the new carriers. I think I'm going to change it, by the way. They have magnets. Not every tractor has hydraulic. Every excavator, every excavating machine, any kind has hydraulic. But somebody decided to use magnets for your elevator. Maybe they're good, which is
That's
What?
that's not right, right? I mean, something's not right with him.
Correct.
And
What
before
what
he
did you
put the
mean about?
comments below of, well, what about when Biden? Yeah, he lost
Yeah,
it.
he was also there's something not right about him as well.
Yes.
Once it goes back to what we've said for a long time, Johnny, is anyone over the age of 65, get out of there.
Right.
You
Yeah,
you can't run for president.
there
You're just
needs to be a ceiling because
what's
he
the
thinks that
magnet thing?
if you
Go ahead.
drop a magnet in water, it doesn't work anymore?
No, he thinks not if you drop it in water, you put a drop of water on it, then you get struck by lightning because it conducts the electricity
Oh, is
through
that
the
what it is?
magnet, and then the magnet short circuits, Johnny.
Thank you.
I mean,
Thank you for clearing that up.
it's plain and simple. I
Yeah.
follow it. Why can't
Okay.
anyone else?
I think I'm going to change it, by the way. They have magnets, not every tractor has hydraulic. Every excavator, every excavating machine of any kind has hydraulic. But somebody decided to use magnets for your, maybe they're good. Which is better, hydraulic or magnets? What the hell is wrong with this bit?
What the hell's wrong
What's
with
he
you?
saying? What's he saying?
What's my choice? You really didn't specify which one you preferred.
Right.
You started off railing against hydraulics and saying, I want magnets. Then you pissed all over magnets that they'll electrocute you with a drop of water. And then you talked about excavators with hydraulics and then said, maybe I'll change it. Maybe magnets are good. And then put it to a vote for what?
Right.
Like, what was supposed to be my applause line there?
The biggest ship in the world, right? The Ford. But we're going to go back. Okay, now let me ask you the second question. Hydraulic for your elevators or magnets? You know, the new thing is magnets. So instead of...
By the way, magnets not new. We've had them, I
No.
think, pretty much since the Earth was formed.
Yeah, there's the magnets and the poles that kind of keep us spinning around.
Yeah, so that's always been around. Not a new thing.
Using hydraulic, that you can be hit by lightning and it's fine. You take a little glass of water and you drop it on magnets. I don't know what's going to happen. So the elevator...
I tell you what's going to happen. You got a wet magnet. I don't think. I don't think there's much more to it. Is he now a member of the Insane Clown Posse? Magnets.
maybe.
What are they about?
Well, this is not the first time he said this about magnets. I mean, I think we've played audio from him in the past of
Yeah.
him having magnet issues.
I don't know what they did to him as a child.
Yeah, I'm looking around to see if I have anything that's magnetic because I got water. I could.
Yeah,
Try
maybe
it.
we could test it here live. Did Eric eat magnets when he was a kid? Is that maybe what it was? And they had to run to the emergency room for Eric's magnets.
Okay, well, we put it
I
out
don't
to
know.
you, the internet. If there's
Yes, please.
if there's something in there that we're not fully understanding, please correct us because it's hard to follow. I want to know what he's talking about. I'm concerned. Those are our brave men and women of the fighting Navy, and if they need something and shouldn't have another thing, then I want to know. But I can't. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I
Also,
don't know what he's talking about.
Also, I didn't know if I was hydraulic, I would get struck by lightning and be okay. I didn't realize that part either. You're hydraulic, you struck by
Instead of
lightning, you're
using
okay.
hydraulic, that you can be hit by lightning and it's fine. You take a little glass of water and you drop it on magnets. I don't know what's going to happen. So the elevators come up in the new carriers. I think I'm going to change it, by the way.
And you can kind of see in the background it's a little blurred, but I mean, God bless our
No idea.
fighting men and women who are keeping it together when they also don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Right. They think the first choice is the one that he wants. So what do you say? Hydraulic? Yay!
Yay.
Magnets? No one. And then he goes, what the hell? You guys don't know any. It's like, because I don't know which one I was supposed to cheer for, sir.
I don't know. I
I just
really
don't know.
This is not. All right.
Yeah. All right. Well, moving on to a situation from right here in Orlando, where I am emanating this broadcast from. SeaWorld getting sued. It's very much a similar situation that happened to Fabio years ago when he got hit in the face by a bird. This woman was at SeaWorld, and she is now suing them for $50,000. And she was knocked unconscious when a duck smashed in her face while she was riding one of their roller coasters. I don't mean to laugh,
Yeah.
but Hillary Martin is her name. The bird apparently careened into her noggin on the park's high-speed Mako roller coaster. This happened back in March, by the way, causing her head injuries, according to the suit filed this past Monday. She's
And it
demanding
knocked her
50.
out cold.
Yeah, not well. I mean, you're going pretty fast when you're coming down on that Mako, and the next thing you know, duck face, bam, you're knocked out. She she alleges that SeaWorld created, quote, a zone of danger for bird strikes.
The zone of danger. That sounds like the name of a roller coaster.
It does. Welcome into the zone of danger for bird strikes by operating a ride that disorients waterfowl near a body of water. So she's saying you built the damn Mako too close to some water where the ducks are going to be,
Mm-hmm.
and now that's why it's a zone of danger. Oh, do we have video? Or is this the
we do need to we do need at some point to go back to the Fabio video because it really is something special.
Yes. So she's suing for $50,000. She is basically saying that the roller coaster creates a higher risk of bird strikes involving ducks, gulls, geese, and other waterfowl, the suit says. She suffered permanent injuries, disfigurement, and mental pain and suffering, and had to pay medical expenses, the suit also states. She's now seeking a trial by jury. She says the safety of guests and employees is a top priority. That's pardon me. That's what SeaWorld says, and we take these situations seriously. The rep declined to comment beyond that. So, zone of danger if you're riding Mako.
This is Fabio back in 1999.
Oh yeah, that's right. They had that.
And he
Oh no, just wrecked.
He's a mess. He's a mess. He gets hit in the face with a bird.
Yeah, much like this woman.
Mm-hmm.
And Fabio, though, wasn't knocked out. We have the part where he actually gets hit.
And it's going to happen again. And, I cannot live with my conscience knowing that the ride is still running. And maybe, a person or even a child can be killed.
Yeah, listen to
Yeah. Zone of danger. Fabio was ahead of the curve. The zone of danger.
Why didn't we listen? Why didn't we listen? This one would be fine today.
If we just would have listened to
$50,000.
I think they can cover that.
I think
she
they
got
can
knocked
cover it,
out.
and I think just make it make it six figures. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. She's aiming low, I think
I think
to
so
be honest
too.
with you. For a duck getting you, can you just for a second, everyone, just in the chat, let's all just think for a moment of our favorite roller coaster experience, and then just think of some type of bird flying right in your face and knock you unconscious, and then you wake up at the end of the ride going, "What the hell just happened?"
Mm-hmm.
Ridiculous. There's a video of a younger girl back in the day too.
This is it.
That just gets hit by a seagull. Well, this is a different one. This is the launch. 2, 3. There it is.
Yeah.
The zone
so
of
it's like
danger.
that sucks.
Yeah, that does suck. But to her credit, she handled it with aplomb. She just threw that bird off. She's like, "Get the hell out of here,
What
bird."
else do you do? Yeah.
Well, you have to. You have to. Simpler times.
Yeah, she's screaming now, not because the ride is so crazy. She's screaming because she just got face full of seagull. Great 80s band, by the way.
Oh, yes. Right there. Just bam. Getting a face hug from a seagull. Feathers all up in her mouth.
Yeah.
Everything going on there. And she just, throw it away. Throw it away. I actually now want to design, though. I want to get an architect or engineer to design a zone of danger coaster.
Yeah.
That part of it is you have to dodge birds.
Right.
You got to time it just right.
We will throw a duck at you at some point.
Exactly. You'll get hit in the face by some type of waterfowl. It's zone of danger.
Our poet laureate chimes in and says, trust me, it's word and totally absurd. I'm riding a ride, tucked safely inside. I got knocked out by a bird. Another great. There you go.
Yes. That goes in the That goes to the rafters there, Poet Laureate.
Thank
Another
you, Poet
great
Laureate.
entry.
Poet
Yes.
Laureate used to call in, but I think we scared him away at some point. You know,
Yeah,
he can
we
still
did.
call in live 707-4-Monkey anytime, but I understand. I think we stressed him out once. We were sending the audio
Yeah.
back to him. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot for a
It
poet
is
to
a lot.
handle.
It really is. It really is. By the
Not
way, we
fair.
have monkey stories coming up.
We do have monkey stories coming up. But before
But
we get
first, we have
there,
a spooky one from Russia.
yeah, we go to Chernobyl, where blue dogs have been spotted in the zone that they have blocked off there. You know, you still can't go into that area. You're not supposed to anyway. Where you and they're seeing these dogs walking around, and they're blue.
Is this new Russian children's show? You have your Bluey, we have our Bluey.
Pack of bright blue dogs have been roaming the street. In
Oh,
addition, Chernobyl gives the story a sensational twist, but it turns out these blue dogs not as bizarre as they might first appear. There has been some issues with animals in this zone there, where they've gotten
right.
just weird and mangy and four eyes and everything else. What they think was that one of the dogs may have started rolling around in copper sulfate, which is a pale blue chemical used in manufacturing. During our sterilization campaign, we apply a crayon marker on the top of the head in the color green, blue, or red to identify which dogs have been recently performed surgery on. This washes off in 2 to 3 days. And so they think that these dogs, basically what it is the stuff that they use in porta potties. You know, that
Oh
weird
God.
blue goo.
Yeah.
That's their.
Yeah. Yeah. The blue goo.
That's
That's what they're
supposed to
getting into.
sanitize the poo. The blue that sanitizes the poo.
Yeah. So they're rolling around in that instead, huh?
Yeah. And so they think they were rolling around in that, and they say, "Don't worry about the blue dogs. It has nothing to do with the radiation in the area, which is in itself a problem, but not in this instance."
Do not worry about blue dogs. Once again, children's show. You love Bluey. Just do not pet Bluey. Do not taunt Bluey. Do not give Bluey treats. Bluey will eat face, but don't worry. Don't get too close.
They have a nonprofit there called Dogs of Chernobyl.
Oh,
It's there to
okay.
monitor and sterilize descendants of pets that were left behind back in 1987. The organization has sterilized more than 1,000 cats and dogs as part of an ongoing effort to keep the population in check and from them growing to the size of a building and stepping on us.
Also started by Bob Barker. Have your
Yes.
Chernobyl pet spayed or Bob Barginski. Have your have your pet spayed or neutered.
But I think
That's
that would
crazy.
stop you in your tracks if you were walking around in Chernobyl and one of these hounds came along and was looking at you. It's glowing blue.
Look at the one on the bottom right, like the right corner of our screen. That looked like Rasputin of Blue Dogs, doesn't it?
It
Got
does.
like that crazy beard and everything else going on. I wouldn't trust that. I wouldn't want to see that in a dark alley. No, thank you.
Time for monkey news.
Yeah, we got back-to-back monkey stories. This one has so many twists and turns. Do you have the updated version of the story?
I will get it for you.
Okay. So, if you had not heard, there is research monkeys from Tulane are being shipped from Tulane University, and the guy driving the truck flips it in Mississippi, and then he tells the local authorities because he fell asleep at the wheel apparently. Some of the monkeys escape. They don't know how many monkeys at the time. Then they said it was in the 20s. But when the authorities show up, and they're the rhesus monkeys, which are the worst of the Reese's family of
Right. Yes.
snacks and candy for Halloween. You don't want a Reese's monkey. Um, he tells them that, hey, they have hurt like hepatitis and COVID and all
Oh
these
God.
diseases. Come to find out, not true. None of that was true. But those monkeys who escaped that were then found by the authorities were immediately, as they said, quote unquote, eliminated, which means
Wow.
they shot and killed them because they thought they were infected monkeys, and they weren't.
Oh
They
my
were just
God.
monkeys who were happy to be free. So they shot and killed like 17 monkeys because the truck driver said, yeah, these monkeys are infected with all these diseases, hepatitis and and COVID-19 and the herpes. And they go, well, we can't have that running around. We don't want an outbreak going on here. Bam, 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 bam. Two of them, I think, are still escaped, as far as I know. There is still two of them at large.
I'm seeing on the Jasper County Sheriff Department Facebook page that at least 3 are still on the loose.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
Let me see if we can get this over here. Oh, look.
So yes, just a crazy story. And the ones that didn't escape or try to escape were then turned around and taken back to the Tulane research facility, which, by the way, were not the people that were transporting their own research monkeys.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a third party that was transferring the. So next time, make sure Merle, who's driving the monkeys, one, doesn't fall asleep, and two, doesn't just say that they're diseased monkeys. We got to shoot him.
Is
What
that
the
how it
hell?
works, by the way? I mean, does a professor at Tulane pick up the phone and say, send me a truck of monkeys?
I don't know. Well, these were going away from it.
Oh, okay.
So these were leaving the research facility. I don't know. I guess they had enough injections or whatever, or maybe not. It seems like no, because they weren't actually infected. But yet, Merle, the truck driver who fell asleep after not stopping at the local Waffle House and flipped his monkey car, ended up getting the monkey killed.
This is a statement from Tulane. Non-human primates. Thanks for the clarification on that one.
Right? We're not testing on actual humans out
Yeah.
there.
Non-human primates at the Tulane National Biomedical Research Center are provided to other research organizations to advance scientific discovery. The primates in question belong to another entity and are not infectious. We are actively collaborating with local authorities and will send a team of animal care experts to assist as needed. There are 3 monkeys still on the loose. That was as of October 28th.
Okay.
Officials from Tulane were able to get inside the truck and get a correct count. All right, all you monkeys, start counting off in 2s.
Right, exactly. Bobo, where's Bobo? Bobo, stay in line. Don't
We are
run and
doing
get
our
counted
best.
twice.
We're doing our best to update the public, but we are still in the midst of gathering all pertinent information. We will continue to release updates as we get more information.
Poor, I just feel bad for the eliminated monkeys.
Yeah,
They're just trying to do their thing, and then they just get quote unquote eliminated
I know.
for just trying to be monkeys.
Just trying to be
Heading out to
monkeys.
sea.
They were just
Yeah.
trying to be monkeys, not bothering anybody.
So we'll keep on top of that story. Research facilities need to do a better job. Remember, we had the South Carolina big noggin guy who
Yep.
was messing with the monkeys too. So we move on to the Halloween spooktacular portion of the program now, with a monkey who got loose in a in a Spirit Halloween store in Texas. This pet monkey got loose. It happened Monday night at the Spirit Halloween store on 15th Street in Plano, Texas. Oh, you got video? Okay. Look at it. There it is. Poor spider monkey in his diapers. Freaked out by the audio animatronics
Right.
at Spirit.
How do we know it wasn't one of those? Maybe it is one of those really advanced things you put on your porch, and when you step on a mat, it jumps up into the rafters and just starts walking around. Maybe that's what it is.
Oh, if they had one of those, I would buy the hell out of all of those. They would be all over my house for Halloween. I don't know how scared this monkey actually is now. It looks like it's just having a really good time.
Why is the monkey there? It's in diapers, so it belongs to somebody, right?
Right. Plano police confirmed its officers were dispatched for a call concerning a pet monkey that had gotten away from its owner. The officers did observe the monkey swinging from the rafters inside the store. Unlike the Mississippi police, did not eliminate the monkey.
Right.
Thank God.
Didn't
Scene
pull
was
out his
captured.
service revolver and just shoot it in the head.
The scene was captured on video by Arlene Pinkston,
Mm-hmm.
who said that it happened while she was shopping for Halloween costumes with her daughter. A store employee also told the website that the monkey had gotten spooked by one of the store's animatronic decorations. Ultimately, the monkey's owner was able to entice it with a cookie and regain control. Neither the monkey nor anyone else was hurt, and that was the coolest time. Oh, see? That was the best experience ever at Spirit Halloween. I wanted the monkey to be in a costume, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, just look at that monkey go.
Like it
That's
puts
awesome.
on a Groucho Marx nose and glasses or something and runs around.
It puts on K-pop Demon Hunters and says, "I'm down with the kids. Look what I am." Should have put him on a fire. Oh, knocking
Yeah, there
down
you
some
go.
product
Start
now.
wrecking the
Yeah,
gentleman.
I want that one. Put that in my cart. So yes, thank God, not eliminated. Just scared by the animatronic.
So
And
I'm
please,
sorry, I was
what?
transfixed by the video. Why was there a monkey there?
It was someone's pet. So they brought the monkey in with them, and the monkey got loose,
Oh.
got off the leash or whatever it may be, got scared by one of the animatronics, fled into the rafters. Authorities were called. Can you imagine getting that phone call, being like, "Yeah, we got a, I don't know what the hell we call it. I don't know what number it would be, but we got a monkey in the Spirit Halloween store. All authorities, please respond." Get a cookie. Thank God there's a PetSmart probably right down the way from that
Right.
Spirit Halloween
You have any
store.
monkey treats? God, we're fresh out.
Just
I'm
don't have
glad they
any.
didn't. Yeah, I'm glad they didn't call the Mississippi Police Department and say, "How do you guys handle monkeys on the loose?"
Do you think on the way out they asked the monkey if they'd like to add $1 to their purchase so the monkey can write his name on the Spirit Halloween wall? Oh, all right, let's get to it. On the topic of Halloween, here it is, an exhaustive list done by masslive.com, where this guy goes through and ranks 57 kinds of Halloween candy. Now, I don't think we're going to go through all 57. We'll hit some highlights and we'll go to the top 10. But at number 57, right off the bat, is Necco wafers, which can go to hell. But I know in defense of Necco wafers, I give the floor to one Johnny Molson.
I enjoy Necco wafers, and I can't justify it. I understand that it's chalky and licorice, two things that people don't enjoy in candy, chalk and licorice.
Probably not big selling points
Uh,
outside of the Depression era candies.
yeah, but maybe that's it. Maybe it's just like it's a throwback to a simpler time of candy when that's really all little kids could eat was chalk or licorice root.
Now, I will say this. If you look at the list that's on your screen, as much as I detest Necco wafers, they are better than candy buttons. Is there anything worse than those sons of bitchin' things? You're always just eating paper. They
You just eat
never come
paper.
off that damn paper.
You eat
And it's
paper.
just sugar. Yeah. Double bubble, also terrible.
Come on, Pixie Sticks at 54 though? What's wrong with Pixie Sticks?
Pixie sticks are mainline sugar for kids. That should definitely be higher.
I love Pixie
Because
Sticks.
I do too. Pixie sticks are one of those things where outside of Halloween, you never got them. And that's why you always chose them because you're like, I'm going to mainline some freaking sugar.
I and yeah, thank you, Greg. That was the exact question I was just about to ask. While I like Necco wafers, I don't know that you give them out at Halloween. It is a bad Halloween candy. It's a great candy.
Yeah.
It's a bad
No,
Halloween candy.
no, you can't. It's a mid candy at best. You can't say it's a great candy.
It's a pretty good
Chalk
candy.
and licorice is no, chalk and licorice is mid at best,
Yeah.
as the kids say.
I
But
feel
you're
like
going
I
to get
can taste the Civil War in my mouth. This is what it must have tasted like to walk around in
my
the
my
antebellum
dearest
years.
my dearest Margaret, I have lost my leg, but thank the Lord I have a Necco wafer to give me a brief respite from the pain of
Hmm.
having to shoot my brother from the
Right.
south.
And maybe a little bit past that. Maybe it tastes more like Reconstruction. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it probably
I
I
feel
think
like
it
I'm
probably
tasting
will.
American history when I have one.
It tastes the simpler times when magnets were used for elevators. Is what so kind of going through the rest of the list there. Some of the highlights, some of the other bad ones. Bit of honey at 53. I tend to agree, not great. Ring pops. I think kids like ring pops. I
Ring
don't know
pops are
why it's
fun.
so low.
Ring
Yeah,
pops are fun.
hot tamales. I'll agree with you. Hot tamales not
You
real
passed over
great.
Whoppers. What's wrong with Whoppers? I like
I
Whoppers.
got no I got no issue with Whoppers. I think the issue with Whoppers as Halloween candy is they come and it's just four and like it comes in that little plastic and it's like it's not enough. It's not enough. And Whoppers are hit or miss. You either get a good fresh Whoppers are like watermelons. You kind of have to knock on the shell on the outside to listen to see how hollow they are. Because there's
Yeah.
nothing worse than a Whopper that's past due and it's not crunchy. It's just kind of soggy. That's kind of gross.
Ah,
Um,
you're giving
I
Whoppers a
don't
hard
mind.
time.
I don't mind dots sitting there. I got no problem with dots. The only problem with dots is if you have fillings, they're going to pull them out.
It will pull a filling out. Absolutely.
Yeah. So I got no problem with dots. Jolly Ranchers, not really a Halloween candy. Good candy. I will give a good candy, but if you're handing out a single Jolly Rancher to someone, you're probably going to get egged.
Jolly
I'm just saying.
Ranchers do have an unusually low melt temperature.
They do. Yes. Yeah. It takes forever with those. Some of the other ones, Smarties, I don't really have a problem with Smarties. Not as much as some people do. I think Nerds should be objectively higher.
Oh yeah. Oh
Nerd,
yeah.
nerd, Nerds in the 40s is ridiculous because that is probably the most popular candy that me and my wife give out every year. Like we have a smorgasbord, a plethora of choices, and inevitably most kids choose Nerds. So I don't see why it's so far down on the list.
Yeah, this guy's really got when I'm looking here, he's really got an issue with the sweeter ones, right? I mean, Jolly Ranchers, Dots, Smarties, Nerds, Sweet Tarts, Jelly Beans. I think he's just like a chocolate head. Is that what's
I
going
think
on
he
here?
is too. I think very much so. Very much so. I think you're onto something because there's Airheads in there. We don't really get to anything chocolate
Blow
on this
Pops,
list.
Pixie Sticks,
We don't get
yeah,
it. Yeah,
that's his problem. He doesn't like sweet. He wants chocolate.
we don't. Yeah, there's Twizzlers. The first chocolate thing he has is a Tootsie Roll, and he says truly the lowest form of chocolate. I don't know if I agree with that either. I don't mind a Tootsie Roll, but there
Isn't
may
it
be
like
lower forms of chocolate.
I consider it more like a fudge toffee. I don't
Yeah,
know why it took
I
me
would
so
agree.
long to say fudge.
Fudge What are you, Ralphie from the
Fudge.
Christmas story there?
Yeah.
Fudge chocolate. So yeah, I think he is a chocolate head because if
Mhm.
you look, that all those are just sugar or fruit based.
Yeah.
Who's giving out? By the way, can we look at 37 for a moment? Who the hell is giving out Andy's mints as a Halloween candy? That's not a candy you give out for
Yeah.
Halloween.
Could you imagine? And it's just like it's like smaller than a domino. It's like someone tosses it in your bag. It's like screw
And
you.
and it fudges up everything else. See, I said fudge now too because mint is a flavor and a smell that takes over everything. I don't
Yeah.
want I don't want I don't want a minty baby Ruth, you son of a bitch. Then we got he put Mounds and Almond Joy. Either one of those crap. I don't care for coconut in my
Yeah.
candies. That's not great. A regular Hershey bar, no thank you. I don't mind Junior Mints, but as a younger kid, wasn't my favorite. That comes in at 31. Peppermint Patty. Now here's weird. He put Swedish Fish way high at 27. I like Swedish Fish, but I don't know if they're higher than Nerds, in my opinion.
No, they're not.
No, no.
They're not.
Laffy Taffy. Who, by the way, let's go to 24 here. A Toblerone.
Well,
Who
and
the
and
who?
also Ferrero Rocher. I mean, yeah, you're not handing out bonbons.
If I walk to your house and you're giving out Ferrero Rocher, what the hell? Um, so we got M&M's at 23. So see 23. That's way too low. And out of the three, what is your favorite of the M&Ms? I am staunchly a peanut M&M guy. I would rank that the highest.
Um, I do like peanut M&Ms. I think I would prefer peanut M&Ms over M&Ms, but I like M&Ms.
Yeah, I have no problem with them. They're way too low on this list. They're better than a Crackle bar, by the way. Crackle bar ahead of M&Ms. That bugs me.
Isn't isn't Crackle just kind of like a poor man's Nestle's Crunch?
It is. That's why the Nestle Crunch is right in front of it at
Oh,
number 18. He's got Crackle and Nestle Crunch right there next to each other. 17 is an underrated candy bar. I love 100 grand.
I do too. And it's
I
satisfying. It's like a meal.
It is. There's a little bit of everything. They take a little bit of the Nestle Crunch thing. They got a little bit of nougat, some snap to it. You got the caramel on the inside.
Yeah.
It
You
does a
remember
little bit
in
of
Willy
everything.
Wonka when he was trying to make an entire meal into a piece of candy? That's what I think of 100 grand. I think that's like it's everything. There's everything in there. There's bacon and peas and bread. It's all
Mashed
in there.
potatoes.
Yeah.
It's an entire Thanksgiving meal in just one candy. Payday comes in at 16. I like a good payday.
hmm
Starburst at 15. I think Starburst maybe a little low. Could be a top 10. Then you kind of continue on. Milky Way at 14. Here's where I get real pissed. At 13, we have flavored Tootsie Rolls. Pass me with that. There is no way. I don't mind a flavored Tootsie Roll, but you're saying that's better than M&Ms and 100 grand and a payday? You out your damn mind, as the kids say.
It's not better than a regular Tootsie Roll.
It depends. The lime
Depends
Tootsie
on
Roll
what.
and the cherry Tootsie Roll are better than the chocolate Tootsie Roll in my mind.
I guess so.
I will give him that, but they're not that high up there. In front of that, what do you think of Three Musketeers, Johnny? There's not much to it.
There's not much to it, but you know what? I've always been surprised when I have one. I go, you know what? Better than I was expecting it.
It's one note in my. It's like chocolate
It's
fluff.
nice though. It's nice. It's the
Right.
polar opposite of 100 grand.
Correct.
You know,
Correct. Yeah.
when you
Yeah.
just need
It's not a.
you just need a little something. You don't need the whole meal. You just need a little something. You go to a baby Three Musketeers.
If I may, I do not mean to put words in your mouth, but would you say a Three Musketeers is the amuse bouche of candy? Of that, it's just a one bite, and it
Yeah.
just right there. That's all you need to start the meal. Baby Ruth, very underrated in my opinion.
hmm
I would go so far to say this is gonna be hot take alert. Wah, wah, wah. I'm gonna say Baby Ruth better than Snickers. There, I said it. I like a Baby Ruth better than a Snickers. At me in the comments if you'd like.
No, I
But
think
that
I could get on board with that. I can get on board. I think I don't know. Snickers has just become so common.
yeah, it's a peasant candy anymore. Snickers. I mean,
Mhm.
Baby Ruths are for the highfalutin folk. And then we get into the top 10. Number 10, Butterfinger. I like a Butterfinger. Really got to be in the mood. It's another one that'll take your fillings out
hmm
and just kind of leaves the film in your mouth that I'm not a real big fan of.
Right.
Number 9, Reese's Pieces. Okay. I think that's a little high for Reese's Pieces. I would prefer an M&M over Reese's Pieces, but
Yeah.
you know,
I don't
I'm not
love them. I
I'm
don't
not
hate
gonna
them, but I wouldn't turn a bag away. But
correct. I wouldn't throw it. I wouldn't throw it out of bed unless it wants to do it on the floor. You know what I'm saying
that's right.
with this Reese's Pieces.
Wouldn't kick it out in the
Um,
shower.
no, exactly. Twix at number 8. Okay, Twix is kind of I don't know. It's kind of one note, isn't it? I mean, it's a cookie, it's chocolate and caramel, but I don't know.
I don't. Yeah. I remember. I think I remember when Twix first hit the scene, and I wanted more from it. And I think ever since then.
Yeah, they had the cookies and cream Twix for a while that were okay.
Mm,
They changed it up a little bit, but I don't think I put Twix in my top 10. Going on that number 7, Skittles. I'm a big Skittles fan. There's so many varieties of Skittles, so I'm down with that being in the top 10. Snickers at 6. We've talked about that already. At number 5, Lifesaver gummies. What in the absolute
no.
hell is he thinking?
No.
They're terrible.
Shouldn't be. I wouldn't put them in the top 20.
No, no, definitely not. Not ahead of a Baby Ruth or 100 grand.
Right. Just
You're
get a
putting
gum,
them in the
just get a thing of gummy bears. That they're better than Lifesaver gummies.
exactly. Now here's number 4 is the Reese's peanut butter cup. Not the shapes which you cannot stand.
Right.
That's in at number 4. Okay.
Right.
Number 3, I didn't know still existed. The Take 5 bar. Do you remember the Take 5s?
Oh
I didn't
yeah,
know they
yeah,
still
yeah.
existed. Apparently they do.
I
But I will not put them top 3.
I can't get on
What
board
is
with
that
that.
all about?
I can't get on board
No.
with that. That's another one that disappoints me.
Yeah. You're
You know,
expecting one
you look
thing
at what's inside with the pretzels and you go, oh, that should be kind of neat, and it's just like, not what I wanted. Not what I wanted.
this individual says this candy bar is proof that innovation is still possible. By working the salty pretzel, Take 5 adds something new to the normal candy lineup. Honestly, it's the only top tier candy that's come out this century, says this individual.
Oof. What?
Yeah,
No.
I can't jive with that at all, to be honest with you. And then at number 2, which makes Johnny mad, the Reese's Pumpkins, he puts
Terrible.
ahead of the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
And in fact,
And then
look, he points out a different ratio of chocolate to peanut butter. That's the
Yeah.
point. That's why it's bad.
That's why it's not good. And then number 1, Kit Kat. May I read what he says? Immaculate, perfect, undeniable. I will not hear any slander about my number 1 candy. Kit Kats are light, tasty, and satisfying to eat. They hold up well in a bag of candy. Their color stands out. They go with everything. They avoid peanut allergies. I could eat 8,000 of them. And so Kit Kat, number 1, according to the individual who made this list on masslive.com.
Mm-hmm. There's not
I
a
don't
lot
know
of
if I
candy
could.
that bums me out.
Correct.
Kind of like
I would
saying
get bummed.
pizza. It's like pizza's usually good.
I will say a bit of honey, a Mary Jane would bum me out as a kid. Or is it called peanut butter kisses? The random ass, just generic, weird black or orange
Oh,
wrapper
yeah.
that people would
Right.
like
What
by
are
the
those called?
handful.
Yeah.
I think they're peanut butter kisses, and you just go,
They're not
I
good.
don't care. They're not good. I noticed absent from the list. I don't know if they still make them. Sugar babies or sugar daddies. Is it because of the name or because they were just tear your teeth out?
I don't know if those. Yeah, that's a great question. Those are good. Well,
I didn't mind them.
was the
Sugar
sugar
babies
daddy
are the little one,
was the on a stick.
big old pop.
Right.
Yeah, the big old pop. And then there was the sugar babies
Mm-hmm.
as well. Also not showing up on that list, good and plenty or good and fruity. I don't know why I said fruity the way I said fruity, but
I tell you, what I've really been addicted to in the last year or so are the sweet tarts ropes.
oh yeah,
My
kids love
God,
those. That's a
why
sugar
are those so
explosion.
good?
Have you had the gummy nerd clusters?
And those
So
too.
they take the gummy and then they just embed the nerds in them. Get out of town with that.
Yeah,
That's where it's at.
that's dangerous.
F you and whatever you said was the Take 5, the best innovation of candy this century. Get the hell out of here, dude. Get
Yeah.
the hell out of here. But one thing you don't want to give out this Halloween season is this next particular item. Just read these. Just we'll let it. If you're not watching the live podcast live stream, I will read what's on the screen for you right now. Kourtney Kardashian launches vaginal probiotic lollipop. And that's exactly what you think it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's a lollipop for the hoo-ha to make sure that your pH level is where it needs to be. It's, by the way, did you see what the name of the product is?
No.
The Lemmy Purr probiotic lollipops. Playing on what we call that area. It's purring now, Johnny, because it has the correct pH balance. To be clear, the lollipops are meant to be consumed the usual way. So you're not supposed to stick it up there.
Oh.
Even though they're vaginal probiotic lollipops, you don't stick it there. You consume it the regular way, but it contains probiotics for women's health, including vitamin C and pineapple extract. It seems that's where people who wear pineapple upside down clothing seem to be the people that this is marketed towards.
I don't know how anything works down there. But I don't think. Look, this does everything about this sounds like they were thinking, hey, it's Khloe Kardashian. It has something to do with a vagina. We don't need to know anything else, and they would figure they would make money off of it.
Correct. While small studies have shown, they say that probiotics could benefit women suffering from certain conditions like, oh God, bacterial vaginosis. I didn't even like saying those words. Um, or in combination with medical treatment, critics say marketers are preying on women's insecurities. The lollipops will be available at Target. Try walking down the Target aisle now with your kids. Mommy, I want a lollipop. Nope, not that one. Do you have bacterial vaginosis? Here's the lollipop for you.
Well, I guess that was my next question is, can just anybody have the lollipop then?
I mean, you can if you want to just eat it and have some pineapple extract and vitamin C. I mean, then no one's stopping you. I don't.
Can't you
I
just take a
don't think
vitamin? Isn't there like a thing? Isn't there like a supplement or something?
a suppository, maybe. I don't know,
Right.
something that could go and be taken up there.
Yeah. I mean, I
Yikes!
know it doesn't have the same ridiculous weight that that this does with it's a Khloe Kardashian vaginal probiotic lollipop.
Let
Hey,
me
let's not
purr.
get stories from News Nation anymore. I mean, I know we don't have a very
I'm
high
down.
standard here, but I just don't think News Nation rises to our level.
Correct. Correct. I'm with you. I'm with you. News Nation is the Necco wafer of news
Come
of news
on.
outlets. It harkens back to a simpler time where there are only like 4 networks and you got stuck with one that only came in reception wise, and that was News Nation.
Yeah. I don't know what News Nation's all about.
I don't either, except for vaginal lollipops. Well, speaking of suppositories, here's
Oh
another
yeah.
fun story.
And I'm reading this one raw.
Oh, okay.
I really have
Butt
no
breathing. You doing some raw butt breathing
yeah.
exercises?
Scientists have proven now you can breathe out your bottom.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm. A team of
A
researchers
fart,
in
right?
Japan has been exploring whether humans can breathe through their backsides. It is a human safety trial for what's called enteral ventilation,
Okay.
or as the internet has dubbed it, butt breathing. They
Booty, booty,
say
booty, 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 booty.
it could save lives. Back in 2024, way back then, a team caught headlines when they wondered if your ass could be used as an emergency oxygen port.
Because something's blocking your airways. So you got to get it in somewhere. Blow you up like a Macy's Day balloon.
Certain animals, turtles, some fish, are able to absorb oxygen through their back doors when their lungs aren't doing the job. In the first human trial, 27 brave volunteers were asked to hold varying amounts of perfluorocarbon liquid inside their rectums for an hour.
Oh, okay. Just hold that for an hour. Just
Yeah,
squeeze.
the
Squeeze them
goal
cheeks.
the goal wasn't to start breathing through their backsides, but to simply check if it was safe. As it turned out, it was. Vital signs stayed stable. The team's conclusions said they have added some more legitimacy to this idea that you can breathe through your. Is this going to be one of those
Through your
things like,
butthole.
you take CPR at the YMCA? We're going to have to learn how to do this
Oh,
too.
no. You do not go ass to mouth. There's mouth to mouth, but not ass to
No, I don't
mouth.
mean that. I mean, like, as a life
Oh,
saving technique, if somebody for some reason can't use their lungs, somehow we're supposed to be able to help them use their ass.
yeah. You put the oxygen mask over the butt, make it look like a jock strap or something, and just inhale. Spread them cheeks and inhale that sweet, sweet oxygen.
The idea may sound silly, but for people it might. I'm sorry, but for people it might save in the future. Butt breathing will definitely be no laughing matter. Human bodies are capable of far more strange and adaptable things than people realize. And they say when I first heard the news, I had mixed feelings because he won an Ig Nobel Prize back then. But they're actually figuring this out where somehow we can breathe out our butt.
Do you imagine walking behind someone, Johnny, and their pants are going in and out as if their butthole is breathing? Like you're
Right.
watching it. Oh, there must be really, it must be a hard walk for them. They're really panting hard out of their ass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They don't call it a
Yikes.
blowhole for nothing.
Heyo. We're here all week, folks. Comment below. Smash that like button. Smash that like
Smash
button.
it.
Speaking of lingo and smashing things, we already have our word of the year according to dictionary.com, even though we still have 2 months left. 6-7 is going to be your word of the year. Now, it looks like 67, but as the kids say, it's 6-7.
Mm-hmm.
It's the 2025 word of the year. It's an ambiguous slang term made popular by Gen Alpha on social media and in schools and friend groups across the country. Its pervasiveness is what stuck out to the team selecting the word of the year. Steve Johnson, a director of lexicography for the Dictionary Media Group, told CBS News, something that you would have thought would have gone away. It just kept on growing larger and larger, snowballing into kind of like a cultural phenomena 676767, as you can see on the charts. Its search and its use has spiked here towards the end of the year. Dictionary.com tracks which words dominate search trends. Johnson knew they had something really interesting when he got a message from his friend, a middle school teacher, early one morning saying, "Do not make 6-7 the word of the year." Oh, so that's why they did it.
Yeah. And that seems to be the whole point of 6-7 is kids will say it knowing that their parents and teachers don't know what it is because nobody knows what it is.
Right.
It's just nonsense, but it bugs them, and so you do the thing that bugs your parents.
Yeah, it's basically Skibbity. It's this year's Skibbity, right? It has taken over. Instead of saying Skibbity, which was pretty much anything and everything, 6-7 is now used in that way. So, how'd you like the movie? Oh, it was 6-7, and that's on a rating scale.
Right.
And they're just because it doesn't mean anything. It's not like giving it a rating of the kid. It's just like, oh, 6-7.
Yeah. It could be good, it could be bad, it could be heavy, light, it could be orange. You just say 6-7, and they say that
It could be
according to
hydraulic.
Wikipedia.
Okay. It could be hydraulic. It could be magnet. I
Right.
mean, whichever.
The phrase originated from the song "Doot Doot 6-7" by Skrilla.
Okay.
The meme was further popularized through overtime elite player Tylen Kenny's repeated use of the meme. In March, a boy named Maverick Trevelyan became known as the 6-7 kid after a viral video showed him yelling the term at a basketball game. And
Okay.
That's really all it takes. I don't know why we
Yeah.
haven't gone viral. We say stupid things all the time.
Yeah. Here's some of the word of the year short list that they had towards the bottom of this CBS News. We had aura farming was up there. Gen Z stare was up there, as well as tradwife was in the running as well. But none of
Okay.
them could match 6-7. So 6-7, Johnny. Please comment below and let everyone know, let all your friends know that Mike and Molson Mangle the News on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch is damn 6-7,
We are.
bitches.
And one of the
I
most
don't know
6-7 thing.
I just tried to sound street there for a
That
second.
was awesome. That was awesome.
Thank you.
And one of the most 6-7 things we do
Yeah. Total
Is.
6-7.
this week in slow-mo. You know what's funny is the more we say 6-7, the more kids won't say it at all because now we've killed it.
Oh, if any teacher ever happens upon this clip, if you are just over your kid saying 6-7 in class, grab this clip. I don't care. We'll take the views. Grab this clip and two of the whitest dudes in the world just saying 6-7 and two of the uncoolest guys in the world saying it over and over. Never again.
Old, we're dopey looking, everything is wrong.
Yeah.
And here we are saying we're taking your word. It's gone now.
Yeah, we're taking it back. You're welcome, America. Mike and Molson saves you again.
All right, it is time for This Week in Slow-Mo. Each week, we seek out a video that goes by very fast. There's usually some sort of calamity involved, and it needs to be broken down in slow motion. And in this video, we've got a guy who sneaks up on his buddy and throws a bucket of water at him. What could go wrong? So that was it.
But there's water involved on tile floor, and he took a tumble. Oh, headbutt.
Yeah. So let's break this down because there's a lot of hidden things happening in here.
Oh, okay. It seems like a water fight was going on because it seems like the man who did the worst moonwalk ever also had a bucket in his hand.
Yeah. Right. And you're right. He goes from that side of the bathroom all the way to the other side.
Gets nailed in the lower back, right in the kidney, and then face plants.
A lot of things went wrong there.
Is that Jamiroquai? Is that who that was?
Wow.
Virtual insanity. Just.
Yeah. But yeah, so you're right. There's a big fulcrum effect that goes on there because he gets hit, then he slides back, gets hit in the back, his legs keep going, and then his feet hit the wall. I mean, it's a physics phenomenon.
Oh.
What's that?
Is that one of the escaped rhesus monkeys
so.
in the background of that video?
All right. He clocks his head hard on that tile.
Yeah. He would have been better off just taking the water dead on instead of trying to get out of the way of it.
Yeah. Is he wearing socks? Is that part of the problem?
I think that or slide.
I can't
No, those
tell.
are sandals. He's got slides on. Just look at how much it snaps off the floor, too.
I mean, that is really rough.
That's brutal, right? Bam! Oh, my God. Like a basketball bouncing off that floor.
Mm-hmm. That's why. Of course, the anguish cam is really when we zoom in and watch how bad this is.
Oof.
And it's right there. That's where he's in the most anguish, right?
Yeah, that's where he's hoping he can feel his extremities.
Right.
I think that's what he's doing. He's like, can I move my arm? Right there. Yep. Right there is like, am I still alive? Is my head attached? What the hell just happened to me? Oh, God.
Yeah. He ain't laughing. He's the only one that's not laughing.
No, nor should he. He did the old hit and spin, the old bam and spin around.
Yeah, you're right.
Here, he knows he's going. He tries to put a hand down, but the hand slips because it's wet, and then it's just donk, noggin first, and then bounce. The bounce off that. That's the most impressive thing is the bounce right there. Just look at that. Gonk. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I don't
know how this story ended. I guess we should find out. I hope he's not in a wheelchair.
He's at least concussed.
Wheelchair and laughed at the same time.
At least he's, if nothing else, he's concussed.
Yeah.
He'll remember next time. Just take the bucket. Don't back away, and don't wear slides. God bless. God, let's take the water. Oof. It sounds like a monkey at the zoo.
Yeah.
Oof.
He is out.
Yeah. Yowzers. Well, kids, don't have water fights in the bathrooms, is what it boils down to.
Well, if you do, film it.
And send it to us. We'll break it down.
That.
Oh, yeah, we'd love that. We would love that.
For you, but we like it for us.
Correct. And we found you a wonderful last-minute Halloween costume tonight as well, if nothing else. Scared monkey in a spirit Halloween. Just throw a diaper on, run around with your diaper on. Do not recommend, though. Do not recommend. You may get stopped by the authorities. Oh, monkey phone's ringing.
Oh man, we just about to sign off, and it's time to see if the monkey phone's working here. Hang on. Let's go to the monkey line and say hello. You're on with Mike and Molson.
All right, I'm going to try this. I'm doing it off the head, off the cuff. Okay. Let me see if you don't slip. If you Sorry, Johnny. It just ain't happening tonight.
Are you hearing
that's all
yourself
right.
back?
You
What's
tried.
going on? Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, see,
Turn your
he's having
radio
delay.
down.
No, I'm too near the computer. I got to shut it off.
Okay.
Okay. Let's try this one more time.
We got nowhere to be.
No, we got you.
Here's
Bring it home.
the most recent trip, and I hope you don't slip. I'm going to give you a splash and hope you don't crash. It's a revised treat or trick.
Hey!
Man, you did it. You did it, my friend. I know that was a struggle, but you pulled through, and we appreciate you using the monkey line.
Thank you, guys.
Not enough
It'll
people.
work again
Right.
next time.
Okay, that's all right. You're doing
All right.
fine. You're doing
Yes.
fine. It's hard. That's hard.
It is.
You're live on 3 major networks.
That's right. Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Thank you, Poet Laureate. You have yourself a happy Halloween, my friend.
And it's a very short video to figure out how to make a poem out of, a limerick.
Yeah, definitely. I thought he was going to say something about "I hope I feel my nips," but he went a different direction.
You
but
are
I
not the
appreciate
poet,
him for
Mike.
that.
You're not the poet.
I know. I'm not the Poet Laureate. That's why he gets the big bucks.
That's right.
That's why he has volumes in the library of Mike and Molson.
All right. That's about all the damage we can do here tonight.
Yes. Happy Halloween. Like, share, subscribe. 6-7.
Send me all your Necco wafers that you don't use. Oops, that's the
My
wrong one.
dearest.